Hi YouTube, it's April the 19th today, and today's been a very odd day. Yeah, let's stick with that. Odd works. So, like I mentioned before, my parents decided to come in for the weekend, because Mom's flying out tomorrow morning? Yeah, she's flying out tomorrow morning. They decided to come in for the whole weekend, and I have finals starting Monday, so already that's great timing. Good job, parents. But I really should be studying right now. But I decided to go to dinner with them today. Have a short little dinner and get them to meet my boyfriend. See how that goes. Now, my mother's one true God-given talent, the one thing she can do better than anyone else in the world, and she's really darn good at it too, is embarrassing her children. Well, man, like, top of the line, like, she's got that. she's really got that under control. But that was dinner, yeah, so, oh my. But there's, like, one point during dinner, Mom was talking, I had to just, like, put my head down and just feel like, oh my god, and just let it soak in, just like, she's actually saying that right now. Okay, she's really doing that. Okay, I'm gonna just sit up, it's good. Have my beer. Just drink that beer and eat those ribs. Oh man, those ribs are so good too. I ordered ribs from this restaurant, and it's like they brought out a big plate. So it's like this big ovular plate, and the ribs are falling off the side of it. Like this rack of ribs was like this big or something. It was pretty crazy and fantastic, and I got to take some home for like delicious food later. It's great, but anyway. Like, Mom, there's one point I just put my head down and just came up and just drank my beer, just ate my food. But thankfully, she wasn't as bad as it was last time. Like, she didn't take the waiter's pen to start writing down my boyfriend's family's names and just everything about them so she could research them. I still don't know what she did with the other list, but I think she did ask, like, because my ex was from her hometown, so she just wrote down all his family's names and just went to her brothers and sisters that are still in that hometown. It's like, hey, what do you about this person? What do you? So, thankfully she didn't do that this time. So, yeah. And after dinner, I took her shopping. Dad wanted to go back to the house we're staying in and just nap or something because he's an old man. So I took Mom shopping, mainly because she wanted to return a pair of PJs I bought for her. She told me what size to get, and I told her the size was going to be too big because the sense I had a sale on, and it's like their shirts for like PJ shirts are usually really, really big make. I normally wear a small, sometimes an extra small in them depending on the shirt, but Mom's like, give me a large. I'm like, Mom, you don't need a large. You're not, like, she's a little bit wider than me, but she's not, like, huge or anything, you know? But she's like, no, I need a large. I'm a grown girl, Sam. I need a large. So, bought her a large, and it didn't fit her, of course, and then she didn't like it, even though I sent her pictures of it and told her, like, this is what you're gonna get, this is what you want. She's like, yeah, that's what I want, I'll love it. I'm like, okay. She didn't like it, so I had to return it today, and I decided, hey, Mom, you said you needed PJs for the trip. She said that's the only thing she needed for her trip to Montreal is get some PJs that she could wear, while she's up there. And I don't know, she just did not want to exchange them for anything. Like, I showed her, how about this? She'd be like, no, I don't like that. How about this? No, I don't like that. And so she didn't get any more PJs. She was like, why don't you just take the money, return it, and buy something for yourself? It's like, Mother, I owns everything from this. I don't need nothing else from this place right now. Like, I'm fine, I'm golden, I don't need the money. Like, get yourself some PJs. Nah, I don't want it. I was like, okay. So I tried taking her to Victoria's Secret after, and she's having none of that either. I was like, there's nothing there. Well, she liked some stuff there. She's like, no, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want that for the trip. Oh, I don't want that for the trip. It's like, okay, whatever. But I did end up getting my sister a nightshirt. So it's kind of a night dress. Like, it's down to your knees-ish. And I hope that fits her, because I tried on the small. I'm about a size 8. Like 7, 8-ish, and my sister's about a size 6, but it's like women's sizes, not like, I don't know, not like the stores I shop in. It's like old women's sizes, I guess. So she's about my size, if that makes sense. Like, she's around my size. So I tried on the small, and they're like night shirt, and I thought it fit perfectly. And I'm a little heavier on the top than she is too, and that's usually where like for a night shirt, that's where you gotta be careful with the fit. But that fit me fine up there. It wasn't like too tight, it wasn't too loose either. So I'm like, Mom, I don't know, maybe we should get her a small. And I was like, no, I think we should get her medium. She said she wears a medium. Like, I understand, Mom, but, you know, I just tried on the small, and small fit me fine, so just saying, maybe you should watch out for that. And but she didn't listen, got her a medium after, so like I said, hope it fits, and, and if not, I told you so. But I'd say the medium would be fine. She just wants something, like, oversized anyway, I think, to wear around the hospital after surgery. And then after, I told Mom to go shopping around the mall for a bit by herself, just like walk into Liz's and talk to the girls there, because everyone was working today. It's like Liz was working, and Crystal was working, Michaela was working, and Em was working, and like everyone, Jill and like Sam and like all the people I love were there today. So it's great. So I just walked in and started having a chat with Liz, especially for a bit. I chatted away with Michaela and Jill and Crystal too. I love all those people, and that was nice. And then I had to leave, and I brought Nathan to work, brought Mom home the whole time. We were talking, you know, bringing her home, and she was content with that, just, you know, sitting down talking to her baby girl. She fucking loves me, man. And then I went to get a prescription filled, and then I went to visit Nathan at work, and that's where shit went down. You got a fight today? Yeah. He was being a big silly pants over reservations. He was being a big sook too. I mean, basically what happened is that after exams, we were supposed to go out to dinner, and that's nice. But directly after exams, like that night, I'm working. Because I had the entire week booked off, Sunday through Friday booked off, like Friday morning. So I said I could work Friday night and Saturday night. So, of course, they scheduled me for both of those nights. And I was like, Nathan's like, you know, let's go have dinner after. I'm like, well, after exam, sure, let's find out a time. So he decided to book Friday night off work. I thought he was booking off to, you know, drink with the guys, because, like, when the exams are done, I say all the guys are getting together, probably having a couple of drinks or relaxing or something like that, you know, just celebrating being done with this semester, because this semester been hell. And I'm like, and so he booked off Friday, and I didn't realize it was for a dinner, so I didn't have Friday booked off. This was only day I could work that week, really, Friday and Saturday. And you know, he just, yeah, so he booked reservations for Friday night, and I'm like, why'd you do that? He's like, oh, so we can go out to dinner. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm working, because I told him before that I was working this coming Friday and Saturday, and he's like, oh no, I didn't, you know, but we talked, and like, can't you get it covered? I'm like, no one's gonna want to take a Friday night shift. No one wants those shifts, man. Like, I already asked the girls, and no one responded. Like, no, I wasn't. He's like, I thought you said you were getting covered. Like, I said I was gonna try just so I could go out for some drinks with the guys after, but I wasn't planning on. Okay. Anyway, so I got in a little fight about that. Just because he did not want to make any compromises. Like, can you get it off work? I'm like, I really can't, as I'm already booked for it. And I was just, like I said, just being silly. And I said, how about we schedule for later on the week? He's like, I don't really want to. I was like, we have to do it for another day. Like, I can't do this. I was like, anyway, so we got in a fight. Yeah. Huh. Like I said, he's just being big silly pants, and he was being stubborn, and he just did not want to compromise. Anyway, after Scott, the guy he works with, raised a very good point. He's like, hey, you know, I'm working Friday. We could switch Friday and Saturday shifts if you wanted to go out directly after exams, kind of thing. Like, we can go out Saturday night. And I'm like, well, I'm not working Saturday night. And Nathan's like, well, I don't want to do that. If I already have Friday night off, and I want to work 8 hours on Friday instead. I'm like, come on, don't be so bad. If you booked a night off, it's nice to get the extra hours. Anyway, he did end up switching shifts with Scott and changing the reservation for Saturday instead. But I know, so it's a good idea. Like I said, he gets hours. He, you know, doesn't get Friday night off though, unfortunately. But he gets extra hours. He gets extra money. And it's a good compromise for all, I think. It's just unfortunate that he didn't want to do that originally, and then he called me and said, I did that, and I was like, why'd you do that? Because I want you to be happy. He's like, I want you to be happy. Oh, God, I'm the worst. Like, I think I'm the dumbest person to fight with ever, it's because I don't fight. I don't like to fight, and all it is like, I just want you to be happy. Could you just do what you want, please? It's like, fine, do whatever you want. But I actually mean that. I'm not I'm not the kind of person to just say that and, you know, go out, oh, I can't believe you actually did that after. Nah. It's like, if I say do what you want, seriously, go do what you want, man. I don't want to fight about it. I don't want anything bad to happen. I just want you to be happy. Could you just do what makes you happy, please? Anyway, that was my day. Yeah. So embarrassing dinner with mom. Struggle trying to get her PJs, and then a fight with my boyfriend. Fun done. And I have a big night ahead of me too. Well, not really. I was like, I could go drop my roommate. Now I gotta go drop my roommate off downtown now. Then I'm gonna go pick Nathan up from work, and then I'm going to Sam and Don's with Nathan for ham. They apparently Sam's boyfriend made ham. Is like in the fridge right now. Has had cloves in it all day, and it has like a nice honey and brown sugar glaze over it now. And I'm gonna there for a little bit of ham later, and as soon as Nathan's off work. And then I'm gonna go pick up Mike from work and come home and sleep, maybe. Watched The Wolf of Wall Street last night too. Whoa, buddy! What was that even? That movie. Oh, wow. Yeah. I have to talk about that sometime. That was a good fucking movie, but all kinds of fucking crazy. And I don't know how anyone could actually look at it and be like, oh man, that movie's so boring and it's 3 hours long. Bleh. But I've heard that from people. That movie was fucked up. Kind of insane. Good movie. Anyway, I'm gonna go cut this. It's long anyway, so I'll talk to you tomorrow, YouTube. Cool. See you.